Archie and also Kai. Good afternoon from Fiji. Yes, as you said earlier, Indonesian Foreign Affairs Ministry, along with Indonesian Education, Culture, Research, and Technology, are organizing Harmony for the Pacific in Suva, Fiji, on September the 17th until the 27th, 2024, with the theme Connecting Indonesia and the Pacific through Culture and Shared Heritage. This activity takes place in 3 different locations, namely in Labuan Bajo and Maumere, also in Suva, Fiji. So today is the big event of the Harmony for the Pacific event, and there are at least 3 main agendas that will take place, including the first one is agenda is a collaborative art and culture performances of 32 artists from Indonesia and also Pacific region countries, ranging from New Caledonia, Indonesia, Fiji, Nauru, Vanuatu, Tuvalu, Solomon Island, and Papua New Guinea. And then the second agenda is mini exhibition from Directorate of Heritage, Art, and Culture of Fiji government, and also 133 East Nusa Tenggara fabrics from East Nusa Tenggara. The third agenda is cooking demonstration on Indonesia and shared heritage. And this activity is also a celebration of 50 years bilateral relation between Indonesia and Fiji. To know the details, joining with me, Indonesian Ambassador to Fiji, accredited to Kiribati, Nauru, and also Tuvalu, His Excellency Dupito Dharma Simamora. Bula, Mr. Ambassador.
Bula, Pari.
Thank you so much for setting aside your time with Southeast Asia today. So, Mr. Ambassador, today is the big event of Harmony for the Pacific event takes place from September 9th until the 27th, 2024. My first question is, why is it important for Indonesian government to host this event? And also, can you share with us people contact between Indonesia and also Pacific region? Why is it important to maintain the relation between those regions?
Thank you for that interesting question. Of course, for Indonesia, the Pacific is an important region for our interest, and Indonesia is a dialogue partner to the Pacific Island Forum and also a development partner for many countries in the Pacific. Now, when it comes to cultural diplomacy, as we know, cultural diplomacy is a powerful tool when it comes to building closer interactions and peaceful interactions and networks between the country and the people of Indonesia to the Pacific. And we know that we through this Harmony of the Pacific cultural diplomacy, we also provide the opportunity for artists and also curators and other stakeholders that have supported this initiative to learn from the ideas and experience of others. But of course, the ultimate aim is always on how cultural diplomacy can support the objectives of our diplomacy as a whole.
All right, so today's big event will begin at 6 p.m. Fiji time, which is 3 p.m. Western Indonesia time. So, 1 p.m. Western Indonesia time. So the big event will showcase mini exhibition and also collaborative art and culture between Indonesia and also the Pacific region. So how do you see the artist presidency so far?
Based on the practice and also the show that we enjoyed last evening, I think everybody was in a very good mood, and especially they realized that they have come to towards the end of their journey of friendship and collaboration. And I think everybody's so pleased and optimistic that they will perform to their best tonight.
All right, so this event also commemorates 50 years of bilateral relation between Indonesia and also Fiji. Why is it important for Indonesia to maintain the relation between those countries? And of course, we are also have 3 sub-region like Micronesian, Melanesian, also Polynesian. So how is it important to maintain those kind of relationship between those countries?
You are right. I mean, the big event tonight, of course, it is also not only to commemorate the 50th anniversary of our bilateral relationship with Fiji, but at the same time, so it is a diplomatic reception to commemorate our own Independence Day. And I think independence, sovereignty, and also territorial integrity is part of the international norms when it comes to country-to-country or nation-to-nation relationship. But of course, the specific meaning of this event is for the Pacific. We can call it Harmony for the Pacific, but actually we can also name it, a Pacific cultural night, because as you just mentioned, the countries from the 3 Pacific regions are well represented from the Polynesian side, from the Micronesian side, and the Melanesian groups of countries. And of course, for us, Fiji and the Pacific will continue to be an important partner in realizing, the very objectives of the relationship, both regionally and also at global level. So we join hand in championing a lot of issues at global level with Fiji and also other Pacific Island countries. One thing we should remember: when Indonesia was elected as a member of the Human Rights Council, what is interesting is that all the Pacific Island countries supported our candidacy. So that is something I think Indonesia should also take into account, that the Pacific Island countries also reciprocate what Indonesia has already been doing with them in the last few decades.
All right, Mr. Ambassador, looking at 50 years celebration of diplomatic relation between Indonesia and also the Fiji, I would like to underline, especially in the economic side, trade and also education, art and culture, also the relation between those countries. So, what is the scenes and also form to be enhanced between those regions?
I think the trade and economic relations between Indonesia and Fiji and all Pacific has been going on, and I think Indonesia has enjoyed a very substantial trade surplus against Fiji and also other countries. And we understand, even though Indonesia and the Pacific Island countries are fellow developing countries, but we know that Indonesia is way in front when it comes to our level of development. So I believe that Indonesia can share, can assist, can support the development of our good friends in the Pacific.
Clearly explanation. Thank you so much, Indonesian Ambassador to Fiji, accredited to Kiribati, Nauru, and to follow His Excellency Dupito Dharma Sumemura. Thank you so much for setting aside your time, Excellency.
Thank you so much. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon.
That's our chat with Indonesian Ambassador to Fiji, accredited to Kiribati, Nauru, and to follow His Excellency Dupito Dharma Simamura. Yeah, that's the update from the Harmony of the Pacific event. The big event itself will start at 6 p.m. Fiji time, which is 1 p.m. Western Indonesia time. There are 3 main agenda that will showcase regarding ranging from collaborative art between Indonesia and also the Pacific region countries, mini exhibition, and also a cooking demonstration. Back to you guys.
Well, Vinaka, Fahri, thank you so much. Vinaka, I learned just now is thank you in Fijian. So I hope you have a great stay in Fiji and enjoy this afternoon. And we can't wait to hear more reports from you. Thank you so much.